Hello everyone. How's everyone
Hello!
doing? Oh, are you actually showing up in two places now? Wow, wait a second.
What do you mean?
I mean, you might be talk for
Boom, 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 bop, 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 bop.
me.
Hello. Hello, Alec. Hello today. And today is a new day.
And today is a new day.
Is it
Let's
working?
see. I think it's working. Yes. Everything seems
Yes.
to be functioning. Can everyone hear us? Are we here with you all? Happy Sunday, everyone.
What's up, Click Clacks? What up, Jace? What up, Henny Rodriguez?
How's it going, fellas? Well, it's been an eventful week in the RC world. Has it been an eventful week in the Mike world? Have you done anything fun
In
this week, Mr. Mike?
in the mic world, I can say, raise my hand.
Uh huh.
I went and RC'd.
Oh,
I
good.
I played with trucks, and you were there.
Yes, yes.
I actually believe that this stuff that's like behind me and the side of me here actually gets put to use.
Just rarely when it's winter and cold outside.
I gotta shut the door real quick.
Oh, go for it. Go for it, bud. Yes, we did go. We talked about doing a live stream for the RC comp that we had last Sunday. But then it started snowing and then sleeting on us, and I was just not in the mood for it. I didn't even record my run. It was not worth recording. Dustin recorded like a portion of my second run, which the conditions got even worse, and yeah, just was not really worth it. So
Yeah, it didn't look too kind when you were going. I was
the
sitting
rock
there with
got
my
slick
hand in my
real
pocket.
quick. But
Yeah, I saw your wheels on. I was kind of watching from far, and I saw your wheels on one just like
yeah, yeah.
spinning,
I definitely
spinning.
need to do squid foams too if we're gonna keep doing comps where it just starts all of a sudden snowing at the end and I end up being the guy running in the snow because they're my dual stage foams are gonna turn into dust if we keep running in weather like that. Just but
You don't even know what dust is, man. I got these Hyrax tires on one of my rigs, and I swear those things have to be falling apart by now because they're still running great. It's almost like they're well tuned.
uh, yeah, right. That's
Yeah.
that the
I,
but
I I really want to try some squids out, man, but I don't know if I can throw it in my comp rig. It's just dialed where I like
it's
it.
fair.
Might
That's
have to
fair.
throw it in a different comp rig or something.
That is very fair.
I do have one in the making. I do have a certain some scumbag supposed to be delivering me a new set of rails maybe
Oh,
today,
ooh,
but
that's
we'll
exciting.
see.
That's
Yeah,
exciting. Yeah.
we'll see if he
So
makes the trek up north.
I must say that I changed a lot of different things about my comp rig since the last time that we comped, and I was happy with all of the changes. So
Oh,
just
like all
saying.
that stuff we've been telling you all these times.
Yeah, yeah. It's not really
Yeah,
quite the same
it's like,
story
hey,
because my
you should do something with your comp rig a little, huh,
you've actually
Mister Bone
spent
Stocker?
time tuning your rig, whereas I spent zero time tuning my rig and just spent a whole season driving it, and
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 then
and
you tuned
then
it, and then you're like,
oh, this is what a
oh,
comp rig is supposed to
yeah.
feel like. Now
Kind
I
of
get
like
it.
that time. I love bringing up this time every time when we were down in St. George, staying at the house, and I was like, "You're putting in this servo
Yes,
now.
that was a good. It
I'm
was a
not
good call.
dealing with this slow servo stuff no more."
Well, okay, to segue out of what we've been doing, because we both did get on the rocks, although we only got out once this week, which is still not up to par, but it's good for the winter. It's the
Hey,
winter.
you
So,
got two courses in. I got like one course and like five decent
oh
gates
yeah, you
until
you broke. I forgot that you broke.
yeah. I
Yeah.
man, I wish we would have thought about this. I could have sent you the picture.
Oh, of
Remember?
the tooth that went through the dude. What
So
even
what we're talking
happened?
about is my portal gears exploded in my AR-45s on one side. I just decided to keep going and at three-wheel drive, crunch, 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 crunch. Then I kind of had 2-wheel drive, crunch, 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 crunch. Then I kind of had 3-wheel drive.
it was
I'll tell
it
you,
was touch and go on the 3-wheel drive. It was
yeah, I'll tell
between
you
2 and 3 wheel.
the 30% overdrive in the front definitely was helping out.
Yeah, yeah, you needed all the grab you could get for the front for sure.
But definitely the top portal gear on the top of my Air 45s was just shattered, and one of the
Did it
freaking gears just went straight through the
the
plastic.
side of the yep, yeah,
I
the
mean,
side of the
if
housing.
you would have grabbed the side of my axle like that and ran your finger, you probably would have cut your finger.
Yeah, for sure. It was yeah, because it
It,
was like the gear had shattered off. There, the
yeah,
the tooth had
it was a
shattered off
dagger.
of the gear. Yeah, it was definitely that was impressive. But it happened while you were reversing, like against a ledge or something, right? Like,
To tell you the truth, I didn't even see it happen.
I heard a
Like
pop, but I don't remember it
someone
being that
someone told me
forceful.
that like, ooh, your tire just binded, and I was like, what are you talking about? I didn't even see it happen.
I'm gonna have to. We could go back. Oh, dude, live
Ooh, you
live
have it, do
review,
you?
live
Live
review.
review.
Oh my
Let's do this.
goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, okay. First off, but we have to. Oh man, this might be.
Yep.
We're only 10 minutes in. It's fine. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do a live review, everyone.
I
I
just
just
made
need to.
Alec do something on the fly, ladies and gentlemen.
It's always fun when Alec does things on the fly. You never really know how they're gonna turn out.
So while he does this, I'll give a little preface. We were out at Black Rock. It's out by the Great Salt Lake. Um, it's literally this big giant black rock, and right next to the lake, and they have a couple small like sets of really nice rocks for comps. I didn't even think they were that great. I kind of saw them from far. When I was sitting there, it really has potential for many courses where you could do a variation of these two areas quite easily. Um, the conditions were cold, definitely cold. People were having, I think, electronic problems. A couple of people because of how cold it was. I want to say probably in the about high 20s with wind chill and everything. Then the snow was slowly coming in, but not really on my run. There was a couple flakes here and there on everybody, but you know, it definitely was just all the homies, so we kind of all stuck it out. There was no whiners for sure, um, but it was definitely a good time.
It was a good time. The weather did turn on us, but that was funny. I heard multiple people say that. Like, it's gonna take a lot more than a little bit of snow to scare this group off of the rocks. That's
Yeah,
we're all
I
so
mean, this is
used to like poor weather that it really doesn't.
after last year. We tackled some poor weather for sure in
Yeah,
all our comps.
yeah. Did I get you on the go? I'm trying to see if I got you on the GoPro or on my
I
iPhone.
thought I thought you might have got it on the phone, but
I think it might be on the phone. Okay, I need to do. Hold on, I need to do a digging.
no worries. But the group of guys that we were out with was just pretty much all the homies. All the guys we talked to, all the guys that help out with all the comps and everything from up north and down south, all the sluts, all the nerds. Um, and it's true. We don't bow down to bad weather unless it's a downpour, because then you just worry about your trucks basically getting fried.
Which, speaking of trucks getting fried,
Oh, we could talk about that one.
that also
Uh,
happened.
our good friend Andy from up north with the nerds, he was doing a run, and I didn't see it apparently, but what happened is Micro X Mamba set on fire, and
I don't even know
from
what
what I
actually
heard,
happened.
it just exploded. From what I heard, um, on the top of his hood of his creeper, from what I heard, people are saying like flames came out the side, like basically it was like a piston blowing or something. But then what happened is it melted through the top of his creeper hood.
Wow.
Definitely gnar.
Wow. Yeah, that is. I didn't see that happen. I really wish that I got that one on video. Did he have a second truck with him? Because I got a a run of Andy's after that, or was he
Yeah.
running the same?
He had a second truck. We are like,
Okay.
yeah, just run the other truck,
Yeah.
man. It's not a big deal. If you're blowing up your ESC, you can run another truck. It's a cash comp with the homies. Pretty much everyone's like, sure, whatever.
Yeah. Doesn't
I
really
mean, it's
matter.
not like we have a real set thing of rules. Basically, like show up with a rig and make sure it's not like too much of a cheater rig. Even though these days with the builders that are in our group, that doesn't really exist.
Not too much of a cheater rig doesn't exist.
Yeah.
That's fair. Okay, I think I got it. Whew.
Wow, that was pretty fast. I'm proud of you on that one.
Thank you. Yeah,
I was running out of stuff to talk about. I was like, hurry up, Alec,
it,
find that freaking
well, it
video.
would have been way faster, but the problem was that I usually have all of my footage on one drive, but I've lately been trying to make it so that the footage that I'm working on stays on the computer that I'm working on it on, and that means that I had to go over to my MacBook and then transfer it over on an SD card over to this video.
All
But
on the ons, the ons.
yes, but we got it. And the only unfortunate part is that I'm pretty sure I haven't set up a face cam for us yet. I have not set up a face cam for us. So it's just going to be us talking without a face cam. Let's see. I think everything should be good here. Let's see if this works. We're going to transition over. Oh dear. Y'all don't need to see all that nonsense. And then
All right, let's
there
catch
we
up
go.
on some comments here. Apparently, because my live chat on my phone was stalling.
Oh no.
It's like Henny Rodriguez, the LA Dodgers for sure. Hey, I lucked out. Happened to find out this was right when you started. It's very true. If it ain't broke, don't f with it. I hear you, Rob. It's very true.
Yeah, that's very. There's a.
I've only tried landmines a couple times. Click clack RC. Basically, I've tried it on a smaller rig, and I didn't really drive with them much. Hey, we got the Jinja Ninja in the house. What up, Cam?
Oh, actually, I think while you're responding to comments, I can even put our faces on this.
And then we got my lovely wife. Greetings and salutations. This is why AR-44s are the best. I do like some AR-44s, especially for that turning, but I do love that clearance. AR-45s. Oh, Henny Rodriguez, I understand, man. Jalopy Garage, I gave you a send, and basically now that's all you do is you play with your sends. You've been focusing on your Overlander set and been looking for accessories. Need to find some running boards and some inner fenders now. You need to talk to the 1816 Garage, see? It's already talking to you, all right, about it right there. Stoked to find your Overlander build. May I print you up some fenders like I did for the other 450. Jace, you're a great guy, always helping out the homies.
All right. I put our faces on here, and then I realized that if I screen share it with you, I'm not going to be able to have our faces on here. So since we're basically done with the comments there, I'm going to take our faces back off, and I'm going to share my
It
screen with
works.
you so that
I'm
you can see
watching it.
this.
It's looking great.
Well, yeah, but once I share my screen with you, then it's going to screw up where the things are. And yeah,
I can
it's
watch
just,
it off. Well, either way.
yeah, it's not really going to work because there we go. Because then we won't be able to commentate it live. Okay. Boy, I need 3 screens here. You see yourself?
Yep, I see me.
All right, we're going to review when this actually happened. We're going to try to figure this out. First off, let me see the snow.
Yep, little snow.
It's definitely a little snowy.
Right by a lake. You can see the tumbleweeds.
Well, this is literally the lake that is responsible for lake effect snow. So definitely stands to reason why there would be snow right next to the lake effect snow. I'm trying to see this People gonna be able to hear? I don't think people will be able to hear. Yeah, I have my desktop audio muted, but we'll be able to hear it. Just because you're playing.
And then I do
think
the
you're
old
playing.
shoot boom.
Dude, that was really good, actually. I saw a lot of people struggle on the shoot over on that one.
No, that thing is tuned. Big props to the Jinja Ninja Cameron. He helped me out with a pair of desert lizards. I always talk crap on them. He tuned them, and they were amazing. Just through these couple gates, I was quite impressed.
Oh man, yeah, the way that
The
and Cameron has
predictability
a
and everything.
video on tuning desert lizards. I think this is very recoverable. Yep, very nice. Doesn't even count as a reverse there.
In our book.
in our book.
In the North versus South book.
Yep, which is the rules that we're playing by here.
All right.
Head over to gate 5. Gate 5 here was this one was kind of funny because it was set up not intended to be hit this way at all, but this ended up being the line that 90% of people take.
Yeah. I pointed that out, and on Taylor's run, I told him to do that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like,
I remember
go up
that.
right there, because he went up the other way and had to bail, and then I was like, "Go up right by your feet, bud."
Yep. Well, he basically bailed off the way that he came back up. He was able to you were able to see that line as he came back up.
Now, was it right here?
Yeah, and yep.
Oh, there it was.
Yeah, I just heard it.
You could hear it crack.
Oh man, okay,
right
we gotta bring
and
the
then I was
audio
like,
in here.
wait, what just happened?
We gotta let people hear this. I can't do too much of it because I think. Oh, you can't really hear your speaker from here. Okay, hold on. Let's bring our desktop audio in and see that people can hear this. Turn it up just a little bit. Okay, can people hear? Is everyone able to hear what's going on right now? Let's back up a little bit more.
I guess I did hear it. I thought I didn't. All right.
In the YouTube chat, tell me if you can hear that. Do you hear that? I want us to all enjoy this together. I want us to all enjoy this together. I need to make sure that everyone, someone comment if you can hear that motor right now. I'm gonna back it up a little bit.
Here we go. It's right when I do it a couple times.
They don't hear anything but me. Oh man. Okay, hold on. Sources. Audio source. Audio capture. Audio output capture. Add new source. Device is my arc. I think it's this. Let's see if it's that. I have no clue, but I should be able to see it now. Doesn't look like it's working.
It's about to happen. I can hear it.
Well, you can hear it, but they can't hear it. There
See?
we go. Now we're caught up. Back to the YouTube. Oh, can hear. Someone said they can hear. I am commenting. No, nope. All right. Well, we're just gonna go for it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But right here, he's binding it up. Yeah, you can literally see it when it pops.
Yeah, you see it.
Oh my god, it sounds so bad.
It was so bad. I thought I wrecked my transmission. I don't know what I did.
And then you can see from this angle here. You can just see the tire stuttering. It just like stops and stutters. And for stuff like this course was not an easy course. That's brutal.
But I finished it. No winch.
I'm just going to keep this going because that cracking is so defined. I'm going to see if I can find a way to get the audio to work here.
Pop goes the crawler. Nice, Rob. Very nice.
Let's see here.
Ah, you can listen to my Alice in Chains playing from my pocket in my phone.
Oh, maybe it's a good thing that the audio isn't working.
This is where I started getting frustrated right here. This part I was getting pretty mad. I was like, Zen Mike, don't get mad. And then having to flip me over and I could just hear things crunching and oh, not good. Oh. Well, there, you know my frustration now, ladies and gentlemen.
So you can see the rear driver wants to spin, but it only. Oh
One
man.
tire. By then it was like
Oh,
no
but
crunchers.
hey, that was pretty
Hey,
solid.
props to Dustin. These bands
I
stand
think
right
that was
behind
when the
Cletus
second
right
one
there.
popped.
Yeah. Ooh.
Was it?
Yeah, probably.
Because a lot of people got hung up on that rock right there that you're hitting in this, like in this frame. A lot of people got hung up on this rock right here, and yeah, I think that's what happened there. I think you got hung up on it, and it popped the driver's side. Yep.
Ugh. Why are you
Can,
making me relive this? This
I'm
is like
so,
giving me the chills in my car, dude.
now look, now both of them are just. It's like a
Yeah, they're
gimp.
not even
He's like
moving, dude.
dragging himself.
And then they'd move, and then they'd not move.
Oh man, that is brutal.
But hey,
Portal gear
it shows
broke.
you what a good rig, what it can do with no portal gears in the back.
Still cleared it. Yeah, essentially you open diffed yourself in the rear.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's the little things that you really struggle with. Like just trying to get around obstacles and stuff is way harder without rear wheel drive.
Not only did I break them, I shattered them.
Yeah,
It was
completely shattered
bad.
them.
When I was over there sitting after this run trying to fix them, I was gonna say shout out to D's Bands as the other gear was breaking. You said, shout out to D's Bands Dustin because he gave me some portal gears. Thanks for the hookup, bro.
What is this going to? Default. What's default output? Arctis 5 game?
I just wanted to finish this run so bad by gate 10. I'm just like, I'm so done. Just run, please. Just go through the gate. But hey, out of that whole run, I only hit one gate.
Oh, wow. What happened? Was that the end?
Think so, I guess.
That's weird. I don't think that was the end.
Huh.
All right. Well,
But
we're having technical difficulties. I'm going to go back to face cam. I'm going to go back to what I know. That was brutal.
yeah, back to welcome to my massacre.
Okay. Whew. That was
So
you know, that's what happens when it's seat of the pants. We get to enjoy a little bit of Mike crunching up gears. And then Alec doesn't understand why the video ends before. Was that the? Oh, that was the end.
yeah, that was the end of that was gate 10.
Oh
I
man.
think you just
Oh,
stopped.
the crunchy on gate 10 was just so brutal.
It
Oh.
was. I heard it so many times. I'm wearing headphones instead of just listening to this off my computer. It was. It made me watch it. Ugh.
Oh man. Okay. So now now back to the regularly scheduled discourse for this podcast / live show. I wanted to talk about the SCX 10 Pro. I wanted to get your opinions on it and I wanted to get everyone's opinions in chat about it, and I just kind of wanted to preach about it for a second. And that's what I wanted to do. So we'll start off. What do you think? What do you think here? Well, okay, we should start off by at least kind of giving a preface for what the Pro is, if people haven't done their research into it yet, just so that we're not giving opinions on things that they don't know anything about. So I'm assuming everyone's seen it, but just in case you haven't, the SCX 10 Pro, the first flat rail chassis available directly from Axial. The second flat rail chassis available directly from you said.
Well, didn't they say it was technically what was it? Was it the second comp crawler or was it the second flat rail? I was trying to remember on Luke's live cast.
Oh, yeah, that's a good question. I'm not certain on that which one it actually is. If it's the first or the second comp I think it's the second comp crawler and the first flat rail, but I could be wrong.
Yes.
But that's a good kind of shout out, designed by someone that lives here in Utah, right?
Here in Utah,
Right?
Hurricane, I do believe.
Yeah. Well, we don't want to dox him too bad, so we'll just leave it at. Well, it's too late now.
Yeah. No, I mean, like he was on the live cast the last Thursday talking about it.
Yeah. So that's
It was basically coming from, if you didn't watch the live cast with West Desert Wheeler and Scumbag RC, it's called Radio Talk.
Yep.
It's
very
on the
worth
West
watching.
Desert Wheeler channel, and that one is very well worth watching because it actually goes through the mind of the SCX Pro builder.
Yep.
That man, that was a comp rig. He came up completely from scratch himself, and then some people at Axial got a look at it, and they said, "You got something going on here."
Yep.
And they, for a couple years making, that's what was going on.
Yeah. So that's why even on the Axial website in the description it says that the truck. What is it? I want to get it right. It says the Pro has already won and placed at multiple events with the designer Wyatt Mellon at the wheel, and that's our buddy Wyatt. Shout out to him. I think Y_ET on like WHY_ET on Instagram. If you want to follow him, see what shenanigans he's up to, the types of things he's doing. Obviously, he's not posting all about the SCX 10 Pro for the last couple of years while they've been developing it, so it's hard to know exactly what the next thing is that he's working on, but maybe you'll get a sneak peek if you follow him on Instagram. So I'd recommend it. But yeah, he did very well at the North vs. I remember when he showed up at the North vs. South, and he just smashed all of the courses in Class 2.
There was probably only 4 or 5 of us watching.
Yeah, that's true. There weren't very many people watching.
There was only 3 people next to him. There was the rest, or yeah, I would say maybe 6 tops, but like there was the rest of us just like,
wait, what's going on over there?
What is that thing? Because as the story goes in the live cast, and everything, and the comp, he came in with this thing like wrapped in a sweater. Everything, and even in the live cast, it shows you again that thing is 3D printed, covered. You couldn't see anything.
Yeah, you couldn't tell what it was.
While he was developing it, they didn't want nothing to be shown. Everything was spray painted black. Nothing, don't want to give away anything. But it smashed. It's really cool. And then we just basically, after the finals, it was hush hush.
Yeah.
No one knew about really what was going on, and then it suddenly we heard rumors, and we're like, hey, was that
is
the
this
same rig?
Yeah. Is this why
that we heard about? Was at our place?
So yeah, that was cool to get to see it kind of at least see it in development stage a little bit. Definitely not as much as a lot of the guys that live down south probably did, but that was cool either way. The SCX 10 Pro is, for those of you who haven't been keeping up, flat rail. They did basically fully redesigned shocks on it, angled skid, selectable underdrive, which I really like that they did underdrive and not overdrive. If you want to quick preach from Alec, which comes really from Cameron. Cameron taught me that underdrive is superior to overdrive because you're at a mechanical disadvantage when you overdrive something. However, when you underdrive something, you are getting essentially more torque back. So that's kind of a fun little fact for you there. Forward motor mount, which is definitely cool. 45. The Pro axles are awesome. So the completely modular axles are sweet. With backwards compatibility. So AR45, I believe it's AR45 parts work on the AR45 Pro axles. And all of that for $430, which isn't too bad. Although I did do some math, and I just wanted to see. Now, this is not it's not a flat rail chassis. It's not necessarily comparable rig. But if you were to build out like a Rock Pirates rig, basically how I have mine built out, but if assuming you didn't have a 3D printer, so you needed to buy a flat skid.
Yep.
And I even went so far as to do the nice angled skid from who makes the angled skid? Corrupt Carbon Works.
Corrupt Carbon Works has one, yeah.
So the Corrupt Carbon Works angled skid and their forward motor mount to match the forward motor mount of the 10 Pro, and Rock Pirates bits to get the right tunability for your shock towers. If you do all that, you're at $364 for a slider versus $430 for a slider. Now that's not entirely comparable because it's a flat rail chassis versus a C channel chassis with Rock Pirates bits.
In the chat group, our little slut chat group that we got all with the homies, I think it went through there, and they were talking about it also on their live cast. Basically, I want to say it was like 400 something.
Yeah,
to even come close to that with SSD axles, which is the most compatible axles because of how they're built. It's the same kind of build.
And I was just doing that. 364 was just including a 10-2 builder's kit. So that's as basic as it gets, basically.
Yes. But, there's a lot of things on there. Some people think it's overpriced, but I think it's
love you long time, Luke. Thanks for joining us. Enjoy your work.
Oh, see, Luke said 645.
645.
So, hey, that's our challenge. If you guys can throw together a cheaper kit with all your without having to 3D print any of your items, and you buy everything off the internet,
that's what I want to know.
I want to see. Yep. I want to see what it is. Make a cheaper kit.
Yeah, because slider kit for $430 definitely not bad. I tried to match it, but I'm definitely not matching it in terms of what my kit that I built out here is with a 10-2 builder's kit and Rock Pirates bits and just a angled skid and a forward motor mount. That's certainly not comparable in terms of all of the functionality and everything that the 10 Pro offers, but it is, what is that, $70 cheaper, under $70 cheaper, which you got to then think about, is it worth that $70? I think it probably is, because if you do want to start matching everything that the SCX 10 Pro can offer, like the selectable underdrive and the Pro axles, you will be spending more than the 364.
I mean, it's a lot more than that. Even like I was really liking how the chassis has the shock positions in the back and how the articulation of the shocks where it moves, the rails move where you're not getting bottomed out the more you tilt your shocks. That was ingenious.
Right.
I really liked that part of the rails when he was talking about it.
Yeah, definitely would recommend anyone who hasn't go check out West Desert Wheeler on Instagram. He posts all of the live shows after they're done. You can go back and watch them. I would definitely recommend going and watching the one with Wyatt because full of information about the chassis. Really cool information coming from the guy who actually designed it. I would say, I don't know, man. I don't. For me, I haven't built a flat rail at all yet, so I have no real input.
You haven't.
I have no real input, and the problem that I have with it is kind of, the problem that I have with that one is that the one that I have sitting here, I've just been bad. I haven't built it. I should have built it. I know, but flat rail chassis in general, I'm just saying in general, I'm a Rock Pirates fanboy, and I like the fact that you can spend less money and have good performance. But that's just me.
But I understand, but you do realize that
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
that flat
Mm-hmm.
rail you're gonna build,
Mm-hmm.
you've already saved enough money because it's sitting next to a box of 3D printed parts that I gave you to put the damn
Yep.
thing
I know.
together.
I know. I have all the.
And
I know.
so
Yep.
he's
Mm-hmm.
complaining about
Mm-hmm.
all the expenditures, and I think even the
Well,
axles.
it's
I want
not.
to say, were the
It's.
axles given to you?
Yes. Well, no. No.
Oh, oh,
No. No. No.
oh,
No. No.
oh,
No. 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 No.
oh,
No. No.
no,
No.
no,
No. No. No.
no.
No. No. No. No. There was trade work involved in that. There was trade
Oh,
work.
trade work.
There was trade work
Okay.
involved in that. Hey, that was a steal of a deal for the person who traded those to me. All right.
No,
My
I
work is valuable.
understand. I'm just saying, just build the damn thing, or I'm gonna come over to your house, steal the box, and build it for you.
Okay, Luke says full Rock Pirates kits are 165 bucks, but if all you're doing is the Rock Pirates front and rear shock towers, you're only spending 28 plus 26 bucks. So, just saying. You don't need all the other fancy things that they offer. Although they're all nice, you don't need them all. I'm just trying to go bare bones. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that I'm not someone who spends way too much money on hobbies. I do. I'm not saying that I have spent way too
You
much money.
are. Hold on.
I have
You are
this. I
smart
have
about
this.
your spend.
Okay?
It.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah,
Yes?
yeah.
Totally
But
ridiculous.
that's your pride and joy.
But that's what I'm saying is that I like the bare bones nature of it. Really, I just appreciate the bare bones nature of it. And if you're trying to go bare bones, you can be cheaper than the SCX 10 Pro. Will you have all the functionality? No, you will not. Will you
You're
have
funny.
every shiny Rock Pirates part that they make? No. No, you will not. But you'll have the parts that matter, in my opinion. The problem that I have with any rig and selling it as a slider is that I don't know that people realize how much money they're going to have to spend on top of what they spend. If they spend the 430, they just need to realize that they're going to be spending if you're going bare bones, right? Bare bones in terms of a brushed censored motor is like the Fusion SE, so you're spending 70 to 80 bucks there. Bare bones in terms of like a competition ready servo, Shift XB, so you're spending $66 there. The Spectrum 3 channel, that's assuming that you have a Spectrum remote and you're screwed like I am, and so you have to stay on Spectrum, you're spending $55. Tires, you're spending 66. Squid foams, you're spending 40. Wheels, you're spending or squid foams, you're spending 50. Wheels, you're spending 40. Now that's all again in the essence, in the going along with the idea of spending as little money as you
I
can.
I get you.
That's a lot of money.
I get you.
I don't know. There's no good way around it. There's no good way
Let's
around
see.
it.
Let's get back in these comments before we get buried too far. Where were we at? 816 garage. I do like the servo mounts. I like the two different options. There is a um, dual servo mount, or not dual servo mount. Well, you could call it dual servo mount on the top, where you can run a regular servo mount laid up, and then they actually have a spot for a lay down.
Body. I didn't even think about a body. Sorry.
The lay down winch mount.
Mm.
That's kind of nice. And then they have a mount also in the package for behind the axle, which from the pictures I saw looks pretty clean.
Yeah, it is pretty clean looking for sure.
Yes. I just like the design. I just like it's something out of the bag. It's something out of the box right there. Something new that someone wants a little performance,
I
instead
definitely
of
agree.
having,
Yeah.
it's fine. 429. Well, what are you going to do with another rig anyways? You're going to gut those electronics.
Yeah.
It's not like you're going to keep a Axial 35 turn motor in it for the rest of your comp life.
I ran mine for a while. I'm just saying.
You did, but I'm just saying, like,
It is true. It is true. For someone
what do
looking
most
for
people do? How long? I want to know, those people really, how long in a tough comp series have you run the stock
if we're
servo? Especially with us, we're like binding them as much as possible.
yeah. If you're looking for performance, and if you're the type of person that's looking for a comp rig, I think that this makes a lot of sense. I'll give it to them. It makes a lot of sense. They've done all the work.
Even for someone that doesn't comp, the thing about RC, I think a lot of people realize too, is that when you go out, it's like, look what I just did. Look how easy I just did that. In
It's
a
true.
full size rig, that wouldn't happen.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like
Like we're pulling
true physics,
impossible lines. Like,
pulling impossible lines, and
yeah,
it just gives you a little confidence booster. Who cares? Like let's
that's
have
fair.
fun with it.
No, that's
But
fair.
also, um, this Wyatt, he designed this and ran this rig in many comps and won.
Yeah,
Took first and second place in quite a few national comps,
yeah.
as a couple people have mentioned in the comments here.
I do think it's unfortunate that the selectable underdrive is now outlawed in national comps in the sort, at least as far as Sorka rules go, which is super unfortunate. But you
Well,
can still lock
but
it out in underdrive, and
you can just, before your course, you just lock it out. You
yeah,
just
that's
don't
what I'm.
have to
Yeah,
click it.
exactly. And then you still have the functionality there for, like you were saying, like if you wanted just a super sweet trail rig, this is kind of a nice, well-rounded package where I feel like because it's from Axial, you're going to have the reliability and the durability that we expect from Axial. Which take that as you will. Some people think that's high. Some people think that's low. I've had nothing but good experiences with Axial parts, besides things that I should have broken that they break. Um, but you're going to get that reliability of a trail truck, and you're going to get the functionality of a comp rig. I think it's cool.
For sure, for sure. I think it's something new, and also, like he explained with this, he expects everyone to gut this and build with it. He's a builder himself.
Right.
This is a base model. This is what a 10-2 builder's kit is for in the same way.
Right.
It's meant for you to build with it. It's like,
To make it
here's
your
a
own.
platform, upgrade it, do what you want with it, leave it how it is, whatever. But here's a platform.
Right. No, I agree.
So
That's good. It's a good point. It's a very good point. Hobby Drop agrees with
um,
me. I like your vibes. Try to run cheap as long as possible. I agree. That's where it's at. I that's what I do. I enjoy it. It allows me to feel like I get the most out of what I'm purchasing. Like if I'm purchasing something, I'm not gonna just like
I
tear
I
stuff
like
out of it immediately. I don't have the heart inside me. Well, now I've started doing it. But even then, I try to reuse those parts. Like I'll take those cheap
no,
parts and put
no,
them into something
it's
else.
totally fine. And a lot of things when I upgrade, I keep my parts. Some homie needs it. It's just like out at the comp, Cletus was running one of my old ESCs that he wanted to buy off me. It was like a Spectrum, just stock ESC, and I was like, here man, just have it. And he was running fine, but apparently it fried there too. I think the motor was a little toasty.
I'm interested. Jinja Ninja here is saying that he's putting together a fully running competition rig. Fully running, so I'm assuming under its own power, tires, wheels, everything on for under $500. Yeah, wheels, tires, electronics included. I'll put it up against the
Okay.
10 Pro. I want to see that. Let's make a video about it. Everyone stay tuned
Yep.
for that. Scumbag RC says you have sliders, you have a winch mount, you have it all. I'm not sure if that's referring to the SCX 10 Pro kit, but that's a good point. If that's what you're referring to, it comes with everything that you need.
Yes.
Rob G said, "Don't forget a body." I noticed that comment earlier, and I kind of made a mental note about it. Yeah, that's a good point. It doesn't that I will say. I was a little bit sad that the kit looks so good with that body on it. All the pictures that they released and all of their marketing had that body on it to start with, and then they don't include the body in the kit. That's rough,
You know
man.
what I
Even if
think
it
it
was
was
clear,
too?
even if it was a clear body, is it
You know
because
what I think it was, to
it
tell you the
isn't
truth?
legal? Because the body isn't legal,
No.
which it
No.
isn't.
I didn't know about that, but you know what I thought it was?
Huh.
Is I thought it was kind of um, supply chain. I really think it
Oh,
was
could have
supply
been.
chain. They
Yeah.
just
Well, they're already out of stock. I mean, for a release
they
like
were out
that,
of stock within, like, I think, a couple hours, and then I mean I heard some numbers that were
I guess it's still. Oh,
astronomical for what
actually,
they.
no. I just kidding. You can still add it to your cart on the pre-order. I thought you couldn't add it to the cart on pre-order. You
No,
can.
you go on there and it's. I don't think you can order it
You can
on your
pre-order it
cart.
still. At least, let me try.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
it's in my
go on
cart.
there and it says notify me.
Says no. Yeah, no. It lets you add it to your cart. It says notify me when back in stock, but it said that since the beginning because it was just on pre-order the whole time. It says next shipment February 2023. I'm assuming that the
Are you,
first people, I was talking to Luke and he was saying the first people that ordered, theirs have probably already shipped out. But the at least on the website you can still pre-order it. So no body. Yes, I'm upset that this body is not legal. That is something that I can't remember who said that. I don't know if it was Harley or who was talking about that, but someone was saying that the body is a little bit too. I think it's a little too short to be
huh.
legal. Let's see. You have to pay to play generally. Yep, this is true. Shift RC for the win. Absolutely. And a body. Don't forget a body that looks like a power wagon in every other car. Hey, to their credit, this body, which I think it's a Proline body, right? It's not an Axial, but I mean,
Yep.
it's all kind
I
of the
do
same.
want to say it's
Same,
pro line
same,
body.
same, but different. But yeah, I think
Yeah.
credit to Proline where it's due. I think the body does look good, uh, especially for like a comp body. It took into account, I think, a lot of feedback that people had on bodies previously, the way that they were cutting the bodies or the way that they wanted the bodies to look on a comp rig, and I think it does. It looks really good on a comp rig. Everything about it is awesome except for the transmission. Zach, I'm curious on that from Father Daughter RC. Shout out to Father Daughter RC. Man, that's hard. I gotta say, Father Daughter RC, good name. Tough to say 5 times fast though.
Yeah. You shorten it a little, like we just call you FDRC.
FDRC. I like that. That's
Hey,
good.
I just renamed you, Zach. Done.
Ooh. Hashtag
And then you
FDRC.
kind of sound like Theodore Roosevelt or something.
Maybe that's why he didn't. Maybe that's why he hasn't done that. That's pretty good. Um, Trying to turn an RC airplane into a crawler. I don't. I keep breaking propellers on the rocks. I don't. I need to see video of this, Rob.
Yeah,
I'm,
that would be
I'm
interesting.
curious about that
Let's
one.
share content for sure.
This platform is one big competitions and podium and many. To me, it's proven. Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, in terms of like releasing something and being confident that it's going to do well in competition, I would say Axial did well. And that's something that I would expect from a company like Axial. They are an established company, and if they're going to release
They're-
something and they're going to call it a competition ready rig, they should have put in the hours to prove that it is a comp and to change it and modify it and
and the
make it
thing
the
he
best
did,
it can be.
he
And that's what he
explained it
did.
where
Yeah.
it wasn't just overnight they made this rig. It was years of
Yeah.
developing this rig, and not to say the rig is everything. Driver's mod always exists, but it's a great platform. I haven't had one in my hands. I want to really get it in my hands. I want to drive it myself.
Yeah, I think we might need to buy one for the channel. I think it's gonna have to happen.
That would be great, but
And this is why I'm broke.
this is why I broke. Oh, hey, one time when we sell something that we're trying to get in stock one day, we'll have money for one of these things.
Oh yeah, I caught up to what you were saying. Yeah,
Yeah.
freaking Alibaba, man. All the people that I'm trying to order things from right now. If anyone has any insights as to whether or not people are returning from the Chinese New Year and or how to get in contact with someone in China during the Chinese New Year, I'd appreciate any insights that you have because I can't get in contact with these people. But, it'll happen. All in good time. That's really what I wanted to talk about today was the Pro. That was the only big topic that I had on my mind. I just wanted to explore people's opinions on it. I am excited for it. While I have my quarrels with it, I have my quarrels with all hobby products. I think this one is really, really well done. I'm not a product designer. I'm a marketing guy. If you haven't been able to tell from all of the content that I've made so far on this channel, if you can't tell what my day job is, it's marketing. And so
Oh,
I
hey, I
have
wanted to
no
mention
legs to
my.
stand on when it comes to shitting on someone else's rig that they've designed. I can't think of a single way to make this one better.
Hey, Mister
It's great.
Content designer or photographer, whatever you just said. um, your
Almost.
new beginning. Yeah, all those things. Your new beginning for your High Noon Hobby releases on Friday. I really like the little quick.
Oh, thank you.
That was
Yeah,
nice.
thank
That
you.
was nice.
You
Something
I
different.
you don't even want to know how many hours it took to make that 7 seconds of video. it was kind of disgusting how many hours it took. I think I'm about it. It sucks because I can, as a video guy, I can have a really, really good computer, and I still say that it's about time for an upgrade to my computer. I think it's about time for an upgrade to my computer, which is super unfortunate. Oh, hey, my 3D printer finished, which means my
Oh,
SkeeRide is one step closer to being done. We're on the last color.
wow! You got the orange, huh?
Oh, you can't.
It's,
There we go.
there we
Oh,
go.
oh, up for a second.
Go a little
Ah,
closer.
boom. There we go.
Nice.
There we
All
go.
right. So you got that one. This is my print of the week. This
Okay.
is for
Well, if
I'm
that's my
printing
print of the
one.
week, I gotta show like the cool bits.
Oh, that looks like MF Doom mask almost.
uh,
Um, my print of the week, I found a thing on Thingiverse, and I'm printing one for Slut Crawlers right now, and I printed one for Jalopy Garage the other day.
ooh, nice.
Just
Heck
some little
yeah.
toolboxes.
I like that they even have the snap on and the Mastercraft. That's fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, like everyone's kind of like trading away different scale garage things. I gotta get my scale garage going one day.
Shout out to
Yep,
816.
I got mine sitting right there.
It even says High Noon Hobby on it.
Oh, I'm not done. I have more.
Freaking sweet little bamboo table.
This one's for Alec
Ooh, with the dig mount.
with the dig mount dog.
Yes, yes, good
Flat
stuff.
skid for his Speedy.
Yes, yes. What used to be a
And then
Capra.
what used to be the cap. And then two of your seats.
Oh, they look so good.
They look so good in
In red,
red.
so much better. So much better than all black. Yep, that cage right now is all black, including the seats, the dashboard, everything. So I think I'm gonna do just paint some accent details on the dashboard and then the red seats. Oh, it's gonna look so good. It's gonna look so good. I already have to repaint my body though. Freaking screwed it up during that competition last
Frickin'
weekend.
frackle frick.
Yeah. I'm trying to be family friendly this week. You told me that I was swearing too much last week.
Hey man, last week, you mean like a month ago when we did one of these?
Oh yeah, 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. Come on. Come on. I
It's
went
all
to
right. We're gonna have to maybe do a late one next week, ladies and gentlemen. By the way,
Oh yeah. What?
that might be. I got President's Day. I got to work, so we might have to do a
Yeah.
later
Well,
one.
that's okay. I think I've got it. I think. Well, we've got the comp on Saturday, which I'm sad you won't be. You
Yes.
won't be joining us for. But then I also promised someone to do a photo shoot on Sunday. So yeah, I think we may
Yeah.
have to do a
Let's do an
delayed.
evening one.
We'll do an
Let's do an
evening. We'll
evening
do
one.
an evening. What does everyone think? Evening? Evening seems good.
Evening. It's high noon somewhere.
It is high noon. So I like it. We gotta. I'm gonna keep the time the same. Call it 12 o'clock p.m. Like when I make my post on Instagram, I'll say 12 o'clock p.m. and then I will
In big bold letters, say underneath
instead
it,
of
by the
instead
way.
of Mountain Standard Time, it's gonna be like whatever time zone 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time zone is to make 12 p.m. in that time zone. I'll just change our time zone to match so that people have to look it up. Yeah, that's I'm pretty like I'm really close. Oh god, I have dude. You need to. This is ridiculous. This is the pile of parts that I have for the SkeeRide. Let me. I have to.
So does that?
This is
Does
just
everything?
this is just 3D printed parts. I have. Hold on.
So does everything screw together mostly, or do you have to glue some things together?
Most things screw together. If it needs extra strength, you'll have spots where you have to press a nut into the backside. so that you get metal threads.
Yep,
Um,
yep.
but yeah,
So there's
this
this
is
stuff. There's this stuff called it's called like 3D goop or something.
no. Oh gosh.
That's crazy. That is really used well to bond 3D printed parts with other 3D printed parts.
Hmm.
I was reading it or listening to the video in what was it Spare Time Hobbies
Oh.
when I was putting together this bug interior that I'm doing.
Oh man, I can't even get this to like sit
Yes,
on my
wife.
desk anymore.
Jennifer Pedersen, high noon standard time.
Huh? Uh? Oh, you can't really tell.
Put your hand a
They're
little.
they're
Pull it back a little. There you go.
they're like
Um,
really. Oh, there we go. It's the
is that
problem is,
one piece?
yeah, this is one piece
Interesting. That was
with.
some fun to. I bet de
Took me
de
like
take all the supports off and everything. De
took me
support.
like very minimal amount of time. That's the crazy part. Really, is how well all these prints come out if you use the print presets that they give in the PDF. It's Slut Crawlers, how's it going? Also, I was gonna say Hobby Drop, thank you for joining us. They're probably gone now, but I appreciate you joining us for your first live chat with us. Thank you very much. It's a good time. Good time having you here. But yeah, no, I what was I saying? It's all the prints have been coming out really well. If you use the presets that I think it's Build It Better is the guy who built the SkeeRide 2. This is not the SkeeRide 1, the SkeeRide 2 kit. Good stuff, and he made presets that make the prints come out really well. I was going to say something else. Oh yeah, I have another tub. That was just the tub for the 3D printed parts. I have another tub that is a tub of hardware and all sorts of other stuff that I'm going to have to use for it. I'm waiting on one last part that says it's not going to be here until the beginning of March. So I think I'm just going to build the whole thing, and when that gets here, it gets here. But it's kind of integral to the functioning of it because it's the belt for the belt drive system. So without that, we can't go forward or backwards. But we can at least make everything else work, which we will do. I'm really looking forward to building the track because I have like 50 something pieces that I have to put together, and then I have to use like finishing screws to hold them together. You put like
Interesting.
finishing screws in between them, and that's how like it links them together. It is
Uh-huh.
interesting. Yeah. What motor am I running in the SkeeRide? I'm assuming is the question there. I think so my plan was to run the Fusion SE that I had just because I had it and I hadn't put it into anything yet. But then I put the Fusion SE into the comp rig, and now I love that way too much, so I'm not going to take it out. So I'm either going to, I'm either
How long
going.
ago did I tell you to put one of those in your comp rig?
Shush now.
Shush, shush,
Shush,
shush,
shush,
shush.
shush, 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 shush. Yeah, I needed to do that a while ago. Well, I mean, to be fair, I feel kind of bad because I went over to Cameron's house for a few different nights. We do build nights on Wednesdays, and it's a good time. And there's a gentleman there who is very kind, and he will take your brushed motor and he will rebuild it for you. And he'll take your transmission, axles, whatever. He's a machinist. He's an incredibly good machinist, and he.
He'll take your shocks and he'll make them so whistly shiny inside and smooth.
Well,
No,
this
no
this is not
friction will
Cameron. I'm
happen.
not. I'm not
No,
referencing
I
Cameron.
know.
Oh, okay.
I
Okay.
know who
But
you're
yes.
talking about. You're
Okay.
talking about Mr.
Mr.
Rodney.
Rod. Yes. Yes. But he took my transmission and my brushed motor, and he rebuilt the brushed motor. He rebuilt the transmission. He made it all buttery smooth. And then, like 2 days later, I switched out the brushed motor that he rebuilt for a Fusion SE, and now I like the Fusion SE way more. So I'm sorry,
Well,
Rod, that I made you rebuild that motor, and now I'm not using it. But I'm sure I'll
look at
find a
you.
use for it in something else.
Yours just finished. One of mine just finished.
Hey, very
And
nice.
guess what?
Oh,
It's for you.
what is this one? Do I have more goodies?
Remember I told you about a good old one for another little scale piece?
Ooh, very nice.
A
Very
little first aid
nice.
kit
I
for
like, yeah,
your
the red's good. The red looks
the
very
red is
good.
nice.
Paint the cross white. I'll probably paint the cross white. I think that'll be perfect. Yeah.
A white and a black one.
Good call. Good call. Well, that was a fun live stream. We're
Yeah,
pretty much at an
seems
hour
like
now. Let's see, 101. Yeah, 101.
we had a quite a few new people.
Yeah, that
Glad you
was
guys enjoyed it.
was a good time to have everyone here.
Jason and what was the other guy's name? You calling out?
Well, there were a few that I hadn't. I don't know if
Hobby Drop.
Hobby Drop was the other one that I had seen. I hadn't seen. I don't know if Troy had been in here before, but I hadn't seen Troy in here. Zachary Ord. There were a few new watchers, as far as I could tell, or at least new commenters. So we appreciate all of you joining us for this hour of nerdy RC talk, and giving your opinions today on the SCX 10 Pro, because I am, yeah, I'm curious. What's happening here? Sorry, first time on your live. Oh, Jason. Yep. No worries. No apologies necessary there. We appreciate you joining us. Rob G says 4S or even 6S on the sled. That's so. You have a good point. It needs to have enough chutzpah. It needs to have enough wheel speed, essentially, or I guess
Yeah,
track speed, to be able to get it up in the air. But I think the thing that we also have to consider is that one a it's 3D printed, so we don't want to put too much power through it because it's 3D
but
printed
but
until I
you got
find
to
out
realize
how
what
strong it is, at least. And I
you
don't
got
want
to
to be.
look at it like this. Hold on. I will give you the reason why he's saying this. When I had treads in my TRX4, uh, you needed some KV, man, to make them spin
For
and
sure.
actually like
You
do something for them. And this is a snowmobile, so when you were snowmobiling, you're gonna be wanting to get it some zip so it can do some things. So I think you should talk to our good old friend 1816 Garage about some Monster Mamba action,
I think that it needs.
or
Okay,
or
let
even
me
just a
say.
Mamba because it's 4S.
I'll put it this way. Let me put it this way. The way that the transmission is geared, you only need a 2200 kV motor to get it to stand up on the track. It really
Okay.
doesn't need that much because it's geared correctly. Like the way that Build It Better designed it and designed the transmission gearing is in such a way that it is, because it's so light. It doesn't need a ton of power to give itself a ton of speed, if that makes sense. For a fifth scale, at least, it's light for a fifth scale. Inquire within. I'd be curious what the track speed of us, like, if this is going to be comparable, or if the track speed of this scale snowmobile is going to be slower than the track speed of a full scale snowmobile, but it's just going to be that it's lighter is what allows it to have similar maneuverability or capability. I'm not sure. It doesn't need that much.
That's a bumper sticker that you should make 1860 Garage.
Doesn't need that much. What the fuck, bro? It always in 816 Garage, in his mind, we
If it ain't
always
6S,
need.
it ain't no S.
Yeah, we need all the S's. The more S's, the better. And it's not. It doesn't really become a real vehicle until about 4S. And then if you want it to be something with even mild capabilities, you have to be at least 6S. Just saying.
6S or no S.
Real sled is around 500 to 600 pounds with 140 to 180 horsepower. Yeah, see, that's the thing is this. I'm curious. I'm actually really curious to weigh this. I haven't gotten a definite answer as to what the SkeeRide 2 weighs once it's fully built out. So I will be providing all the answers once I get it built, which we're going to start doing this week.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, hey, I built something. I did
Success,
something
no less.
in my hobby room. Besides messing with my 3D printers, which I'm about to throw in another one against the wall, but I built something. This
Did
has
you
been a
know?
slow project. You're funny because you were talking about your rock pirates thing. So this is for the width, the
Ah,
old wifey. This is an element build.
nice.
Just been slowly building it. I got the axles for like $40 for both sets,
Heck yeah.
or for both, and then I just been slowly piecing it together.
Very nice.
Uh, so that just needs pretty much some electronics, a couple screws, pretty much that, and a body.
Right.
Um, and then yeah, I worked on the old comp rig. Actually,
Wow.
fixed something. Yeah, I did
Well,
stuff.
you had to at this point.
Well, yeah, it
You
was
could have
finally like,
just
hey,
left. You could have left the gear hanging out of the portal housing.
well, the fun.
Style points.
I never finished that story. So I literally like cleaned out all the portal gears and I pulled that gear out and like you could see through it. I just took a lighter to it and melted it and used the same housing.
Just melted it back.
Yeah,
Closed
so
up,
then
plugged the
yeah,
hole with melted
yeah, I mean it
plastic.
wasn't a very big hole. It was definitely
It was about gear.
shard
It
through
was
it.
about tooth sized, I would say. Single
Oh
single
man.
gear tooth sized.
Next live cast, ladies and gentlemen, we'll bring up the picture. I'll send it to Alec and be able to share it.
Oh
It's
man, yeah, that
quite
was
awesome.
gnarly. Uh, well, alrighty then. I don't. Do you have any? You have any final thoughts that you want to give us? Any ideas there that you
Oh
want to? Any
man, you're gonna
wise
throw final
words?
thoughts at me. I
Words of.
feel like
Well,
I
we'll
should have
both.
had like
I mean,
something
I'm sure.
prepared.
I don't really. I figured your final thoughts might trigger final thoughts for me. I don't have any. I don't. I can't. I can't think of anything.
I am
We've
excited
covered all of.
to go and RC and comp with my
Oh
friends
my
again.
gosh.
I
I'm just excited to get outside and have it not be 30 degrees outside.
I
I don't even care
okay.
at this point. I don't even care if
Don't
it
make
is
me say
30.
it. Don't
Even
make
if
me
it is
say it.
30 degrees, I don't care. I just want to get outside. I want to go camping. By this time last year, we had gone camping like 3 times.
Yeah,
It's
I'm not gonna lie. I made the bad decision to decide to work at the ski resort. I don't get to camp anymore on the weekends. It's driving me insane.
yeah,
Um,
I need to be
my
camping.
wife has been seeing me come home a little burnt out, and she's like, "You need a vacation." So, I think I might have just been able to um, get off for round one down at southern Utah.
Nice. Okay, do
So,
you were saying that you know where that spot is, correct?
yes, which one is it? I
Uh,
forgot where he's
I
going.
think it's literally just called here. Let's look at the events, your events,
If it's where he
events.
did round one last year, I'm guessing.
Round 1, March 4th. It's just called Desert Red Rocks, Hurricane,
I want
Utah.
to. I want to say it's literally just out in the middle of a canyon field,
Did he
and it has
post?
some gnarly lines on it.
Did he post a pin on here? Oh, oh, this is what we were giving. I was giving him crap for this last week. We went through this whole thing last week. He has a pin out in the middle of the West African Ocean, the Gulf of Guinea. He hasn't fixed it. Logan. 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 Oh, we need to. Logan, we need to have a quick talk, okay, bud? Logan, if you're having a competition, you need to put the pin for where the competition is, not the middle of the Gulf of Guinea, okay? Thank you.
Some guy's like in the middle of the ocean in a boat.
He's like,
car,
what?
like, where's the rock?
Where is everyone? I
Where's
traveled
the
for
rocks, guys?
I traveled for 40 hours. I don't understand. Where is everyone?
I could see it now.
I pinged Logan on the location of round 1. He gave me a call. Oh, we gave it. Check your Oh, Rob's on top of it, dude. Hold on. Rob's on top of it.
Good job, Rob.
Wait for it. Oh my goodness. He's got coordinates.
So, yeah, I might be able to make that. That's still kind of in the works. My boss is kind of looming it over my head, but he knows I really want to go, so he'll let me go. I think it sounded like Luke's doing a day trip. So that will make it kind of easy.
Nice. I was thinking about. Oh wait, that's yeah. Okay. All right. We'll probably. I want to, if I can camp there. I'd kind of like to camp there.
I think it is. It's out in the middle of nowhere. You'll be fine.
Yeah, it is out in the middle of nowhere. Okay. Cool. I'll share this with everyone. Uh, this is the spot. Let me get this back up. Bring this over here.
But yeah, I'm just excited to comp again. Um, just kind of get out, and I'm really, really, really excited for May, sir, because all the comps and all the camping, you better be saving some extra vacation days because I have the
Oh
whole
yeah.
month off.
Oh yeah. I
I
am
have the
trying to
whole
stack.
month off. I have the whole month off. Let's go somewhere, Alex. Let's go do something cool.
Let's do it.
Let's go RC. I don't know, man. Let's take the adventure on the road.
I would like that. I would like that. Let's see. We need a clubhouse where we can put all the tragic trophies on the wall. Cameron, your basement is kind of becoming our clubhouse at this point. uh, Rob says it's east of Long Valley. Yes. Okay. So I just put that up on screen for anyone who's interested. You can go back look at that. It's 370306.6 north, 113. 1849.8 west. So, yeah. If you
So
need the coordinates, let me know. I actually have them now. Thank you, Rob. I appreciate you being on top of the ball. You've asked me like twice for the coordinates, and I texted Logan about something else and totally forgot to text him about the coordinates. So, I appreciate you. You're a good person.
um so the wife just handed me a piece of paper. We got the t-shirt idea.
Oh?
High Noon Hobby, HNH. And then on the back it says, "This is why I'm broke."
That's pretty good. That is pretty good. For a quick plug, I do think my favorite piece of merch that I've designed so far is the Broken Stoked. It just really fits. It just
Yeah,
it does.
I
It
might
really
I might need
fits.
to get like a code from you or something to get some broken stoked gear or
I can
something, bud.
I can help you out with that. I
Yeah,
might be
can you
able to
help me
help you
out
out.
with that, bud?
We're gonna sponsor Sons of Crawl for this season.
I'm a team driver.
No. I didn't say that. I just said you were sponsored. I just can't. Oh, oof. Oh, heart shot.
I'm just gonna right there, bud. Don't even care if we get censored or edited. Thank you, dick. Wow. I just got totally denied by my compadre here. He's like, by the way, there's an application process.
Yeah. We're on stage 1 here. But
Yeah, I've been feeling you out on these live casts, bro.
I love it. I love it. Rob saying that he plans to camp. It does look campable. I think I'm gonna give it a shot. We'll see. But yeah, looking
If
forward to
I
that
don't
for
have to
sure.
work that whole weekend, then yes, I will camp. I will be there with
Well,
you.
I'm so glad to
But
find out that I don't have to take my rowboat into the middle of the Gulf of Guinea. That's so convenient. It's so much closer. It's only like a 3-hour drive. I was looking at like at least a 14-hour row off the Gulf. Jeez, and I was gonna have to fly into Ghana. Man, it was gonna be a whole thing. I was gonna
man,
hit Logan up and
that was gonna be
ask if he
fun.
wanted to share a hotel room because that just seemed way too expensive to stay out there. There's only one hotel on the island. Jeez, man.
Oh, sorry, dude. You already started it. It's me, you, and Henny Rodriguez. We are all team drivers under High Noon Hobbies. He said nobody wants him as a team driver either. Henny, you are one.
You are loved and you are part of the High Noon Hobby team. Yes. We need to do our
Boom.
bowling shirts.
He's like an oh. No, I want that to happen. You
Just saying.
know I want
Just
that.
saying.
The cone dodging. Dude, do you imagine being out there in some like silky like pink shirts and shit? Like black collars.
Rich was on Harley's live stream Thursday and said the release of the Pro is February 23rd. The body was scrapped due to Sorka. Yep. See, that's what I thought, was that the body was a Sorka thing. The reason why they didn't include it in the kit. Um, and February 23rd. So that may be the first shipment. Then you think is when they're going to ship out for the first time. So that would be essentially a week and a half from today, if that's the case, for first shipment. I'm not sure. I was told that it could ship sooner, so I guess we'll see. That was just through the grapevine that I was told that. It very much could be different, or maybe they're trying to have an arrive by date as the 23rd for those who pre-ordered. I don't know. Interesting. I need more context to that, but I appreciate that. I appreciate that comment greatly. Are you guys coming to ECC, the East Coast Championship? Probably not this year. I'm trying to figure out how to get like a high noon hobby comp mobile, like basically a van or something, or whether that be a trailer in the back of the cross track. I don't know what the situation's going to be for like longer trips and for all these comps, but right now I'm in money saving mode. So I'm going to probably be making all the comps on the West Coast, do the Pro Line by the Fire, Axial Fest. I don't know if Mike is planning on going to. I know you're planning on going to Pro Line, right? But maybe not Axial Fest.
Yeah,
It's gonna be busy season, right?
No, I basically told my bosses, which we're not supposed to ask off August to September. I walked around in the office and was like, so yeah, about that last week of September, I'm not gonna be here. They just looked at me and I'm like, call it sick days, call it what you want. I'm not gonna be here, and I'm sorry. I'm telling you now in January. And they were just like, pull down the calendar. Mike's not gonna be here. I was like,
Nice.
yeah.
Nice. Very nice.
So yeah, Pro
call it what
Line's
you want.
definitely gonna happen. Yeah.
But probably not Axial Fest.
Uh, Axial Fest out west or back east?
West. It's like Northern California, right?
I'm not sold on that yet. I'm sorry. I'm might be somewhat with the masses about it. Not the greatest crawling.
Yeah, but I mean that's not really like the full. I just want to go. I just
Yeah.
want to check it out. I
Hey,
want to see what it's all about.
Proline was a lot of socializing and everything, but it was some sick crawling,
There
bro.
was some really
You
good crawling at
remember
Proline.
that like cliffside? We were on the back side on that night when
The
we were all
night,
doing the
yeah,
night
that was
crawl,
sick.
and we were all wedging people off like 3, 4 people deep, and my comp rigs in the back trying to hold you all.
Rob's
Yeah.
Resort, Pollock Pines, California. Where's Rob's Resort?
Man, they just didn't. I mean, they could do more things this year, but there's just not a lot of rocks. Even Harley said it.
Ooh, okay. We could make a trip out of this though. This is close to Lake Tahoe. This is a good area for.
Stop.
I'm just
Don't
saying.
stop.
Just
It's in July.
saying.
It's July or June.
It's in July.
I do have every weekend in July is a 3-day weekend.
Just saying. Could be good.
Dude, my wife's on the live cast. You can't do this. No, I'm just kidding. She supports me fully.
I like what Rob says here, Alec. That location in the Gulf was for an RC boating event. That makes sense. It was an endurance RC sailing event.
Boating Wheeler.
How did I didn't know. Yeah, I'm gonna have to hit Logan up about that next time I see him. I'm gonna be like, Logan, I didn't know you were into RC sailing. It's like, what are you talking about? Well, you planned an event in the Gulf of Guinea, so I'm just, I don't know. I don't know how you expect people to get there. That's what he said. Shipping, interesting. ECC and super shafty, super shafty. This year for Proline, I need to really step up my lighting game. Yes, I agree.
Yes.
I did not.
All of us.
I was not prepared. I was mildly prepared, but not enough.
I need a comp rig that I don't like absolutely care about every single, or not a comp rig, a trail rig. I brought my trail rig out, and that thing was my shelf queen that I didn't want to scratch. So this year I'm gonna come out hard.
Good. Very good.
Yes. Yes.
See, your wife's saying you need a vacation. Ha ha. Ha ha ha
Uh,
ha.
yeah.
Ah.
I need a vacation with you is what I need, wife. I want to go somewhere with you, and that's already we're gonna go to Hot Springs in March. That's gonna
Ooh,
be
nice. That
nice.
sounds
Yeah,
fun.
I actually have a week off in March too, and right before round one, we're gonna go to the Hot Springs.
Very nice.
It's
Very
gonna be
nice.
nice.
All right. Well, should we call it a stream?
Should we? I don't know. Did you like? Should we end it the usual, or did you like the last one?
I'm sure. You know, I, I, that's a good question. Should we poll
Did you
the
like the?
audience?
Oh, should we pull you out? Okay, what do you guys think of the Skiddly Doo? For all the people that keep on watching, should we do the Skiddly Doo? Whoa, 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 whoa! We got
Watching
Vaughn
from Guam.
Tala
Wow.
watching from
Heck
Guam,
yeah. Welcome
dude.
to the live stream. I think you are I think that's the most
That's the farthest for
yeah,
sure.
the furthest from this home base of operations, our streaming headquarters of Salt Lake City, that we've ever seen. I appreciate that. Where is everyone from? I like this. Let's keep this going.
Yeah. Hey,
I saw
I
Jason.
got
Jason said earlier, let's shout that out because Jason I feel like was the one that really started this. Where did he put where he was from? Out of Kentucky. Jason's out of
Kentucky.
Kentucky. Lyle
We got
Burns
West
from West
Virginia.
Virginia. Very nice. Very nice.
Everyone, I want to see a post right now. Where's he from?
I want, where's
You
everyone
can
from?
definitely see the living
And
room.
is it snowy where you are, or is it crawling weather? Is it nice? Is it crappy? The weather's been all over the place, all across the country this winter, really, this entire winter.
Let's see. Ooh, we got Nebraska,
Nice, Omaha,
Omaha.
very nice, very nice.
Where
For
else we
reference,
got,
it
guys?
is 37 degrees in Salt Lake City right now, and
We
sunny.
got Iowa,
Nice, nice.
Arizona. Hey,
And
windy
this
at
is
68 degrees. That's
Rob
warmer
is
than I
from
keep
wherever
my
he
house.
wants to be from, which currently is in 68 degrees. Dang, I'm so jealous of you. Oh, man. Guam is tropical island. Yes, Guam, you're
Yeah,
going to have some nice
you
you're going
win.
to have some nice weather there. Well, maybe. Let's see.
Good
Let's see.
old Utah
Oh,
County for.
man. It's 80 degrees in Guam. Oh. Oh, man.
Bet the traction's a little different there, huh?
84% humidity.
Ooh,
Wee.
let's shower compared to us.
Oh
What's our
man,
humidity?
I
What's
got
our humidity in Utah?
it. -3. Our humidity is 57 currently, and that's fairly high. We got a slight chance of storms the next few days here. Not today really. It looks like it's just building. Looks like it's gonna hit us on Tuesday.
We got Santa Fe, New Mexico.
Ooh yes.
From Matt.
I love Santa Fe, man. Santa Fe is a sweet
Never
area.
been.
52 degrees.
Never been to New Mexico.
Really? Santa Fe is a
Never.
cool. It's kind of. I mean, I don't know. I experienced it as a tourist, and I was younger, so I didn't have the differentiation yet between like a touristy town or a cool or like a cool place for locals. Like if you're gonna live there, but I really enjoyed it as someone passing through. I would definitely spend more time in Santa Fe. Happy Valley. Yep. And Jason says rain. That's unfortunate. Although we could use a little bit of rain. We've got some serious inversion. For those of you that don't know about Salt Lake, I'm gonna try to. Oh wow! I'm gonna try to convince you not to live here. Salt Lake is beautiful. It's amazing. It's a wonderful place. Tons of accessibility. But
there's a thing about Utah. Either you come here for the landscape, everything, all the things except for sometimes the people and the air.
yeah, the air.
Don't come
Oh my
here to
God.
breathe.
It's so bad. We are like
We
sometimes the worst in the world, sometimes second
worst in the
worst. Yeah,
world.
some
Worst, and
world
this is
world.
bigger than Beijing, China,
We get
or
some
like places in India.
really bad air
It's
days.
disgusting.
Yeah, and so we actually could use a little bit of rent. Like if if you never lived in a place with bad air quality, um, we literally on the forecast when it's bad air quality, it's like they call it hazy on the aircast. It's
Yeah.
not cloudy,
We're like,
but it
oh,
looks
it's a little
overcast.
hazy out there, guys. Yeah, when you can't even see the mountains a couple miles away, clearly.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
It's Salt Lake is a fantastic headquarters for a lot of reasons, but the winter months here are definitely they age your lungs faster than anywhere else in the world.
You stay
It's
inside
impressive.
or up in the mountains is the only way you can do
Yeah. Yeah.
it. Utah, don't come here to breathe. Nice, bro.
Vaughn, a very
Oh,
kind offer, holding a comp next week. We just need to fly to Guam. Okay, let's see.
all right.
Flights,
Let's see. Flights to
flights,
Guam. What do
Salt
we
Lake
got?
City to Guam. Um, next weekend. Next week, is that what he said?
Yep.
What day is it today?
How long does it take you to fly to Guam?
Let's go back to February. Today's the 12th, right? So let's say let's fly there on the 18th. Let's go the 18th to the. Let's make it a week. Let's go the 18th to the 25th. And we are looking at a chill $3,467 from United,
You know,
or $4,281 from Delta. I think I'm gonna book these. He
I
seems
think
pretty
we could.
good.
Yeah, we got some in the high noon hobby slash Sons of Crawl
Yeah, we'll just pull
tour
this.
fund.
We'll just pull
Yeah, the
this out
tour
of the.
fund.
We'll pull this out of
Tour fund.
the. Man, I. If I was gonna start doing stuff like that, I think I'd really need to start a patron. Like the reason that I haven't started a patron is because I wouldn't like really. I don't have the dedication right now. I don't have the time to dedicate, or I haven't dedicated the time to really be able to use like the funds properly from a patron. Um, but if I was going to go to Guam, I think it would be time to start a patron. Vaughn says, rain or shine all year, and we live in a rock. 21% here, and that's high for Arizona for humidity. Yeah, that's. I like my deserts dry. I'm kind of more of a lizard type of guy. I like dry air. Yeah, I'd rather, yeah, exactly. I'd rather wake up and cough dust than like wake up in a puddle of sweat. For sure. Oh, yeah, I'm authorized distributor for G Speed in Guam. Dang, that's freaking sweet.
That's cool,
This is
dude.
a good guy to know for your Guam RC crawling needs, Von Sala. I'm out of frequent flyer miles. Yeah, for real. I'm gonna need.
Come on, Rob.
How many
You got
frequent
something to
flyer
spare?
miles to cover that? How many miles is that trip? How many miles? Let's even just say
Salt Lake to
as
Guam.
the crow flies, SLC to Guam. Distance as the crow flies from Salt Lake City to, I don't even know how to pronounce this, Hagatna. I'm gonna frickin'
Glad
butcher
you did
that one.
that, not me.
As the crow flies, 6,298 miles, 10,136 kilometers from where we are
That's
to
a
Guam.
while, bro.
That's a little bit of a journey. And now I can see why it costs so much to get there. 19th Sunday or a barbecue for you guys. Dang, man, you are. If I was gonna go to Guam, I'd need to spend like a month there. That's the problem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like
So we should plan this
we're gonna
out. We should legitimately plan out a Guam RC adventure. Anyone in the select crawlers who's interested in going, let's start
do
saving.
this.
Luke, start saving our comp money now. And we're not gonna pay people back for the
Sponsor us
tent.
to Guam.
We're gonna put all
Sponsor
this
us for
money.
Guam.
Yeah, we're gonna put all this money towards tickets to Guam for the whole group. We're gonna plan this out,
Or at
Vaughn. We're
least
probably a
us two.
year. We're probably a year out on a trip like this, but we will make it happen.
Wow.
I'm making it happen. I'm
I
sending the
hope
group to Guam.
I hope this guy isn't part of like some cartel or
Oh
something.
my god, that's such.
I'm just kidding,
That's,
boss.
that's Well, Heinen, I
Guam
love your videos, man. Keep
cartel.
up the good work. I'd love to come to Utah and do some crawling. Yes, man, definitely come to Utah. This
Come, man.
season, this comp season's gonna be good. We're gonna have a lot of
Get
good
me off the
northern
hook.
and
We have
southern.
so many good sponsors. I even
Yeah,
heard Luke
it's gonna
picked
be
up
crazy.
Element.
Yeah, I saw that.
So that's
Impressive.
cool.
Hashtag why I'm broke. I lived in Mesa summers where 115 degrees with 5% humidity. Ooh, that's pretty toasty. That's like when you start
I
regretting
lived
living
in
in the
Vegas
desert.
in the summer
Yeah,
once.
115 is a
Ugh.
little rough. I mean, I'd take hot over cold personally. It's just as I get a little bit as I
What
get into my mid 20s, I've decided that I don't like the cold anymore. It's just
I'm starting to hate the cold, but I don't like the heat either. I lived in Vegas
I'll take the
once,
heat.
and I did chain link wrought iron fencing. Yeah, you went to work at 2 in the morning and got off at noon
Ugh.
because it's just you can't work in
You
the
can't
middle of the day.
work. Yeah, you can't work
Dude,
outside in
it
that heat
even towards like 11 or like noon, you try to go touch your tools, and you have to put like a tarp over them so they
because
don't
they're so
burn your
hot.
hands
Yeah,
off.
yeah.
You can only work with your tools for so long too. You're like, all right, I'm gonna do a little with this wrench and a little with that wrench. Trying to break me.
You breaking things over there?
Yeah. So yeah, all right, back to what are we doing?
Oh yeah.
We doing the skiddly
What are we
or are we
doing?
doing the fish?
Hmm. It's a good question. It's a good question. I don't think anyone answered our question as to what we wanted.
Oh yeah, we
Well,
got to do it.
we started asking them a different question immediately after we asked about
Yeah,
the
and
ending.
they did their job.
Did they?
Yeah, they
They
did
did their
their job
job.
Right?
It was just us that we didn't do our job.
Yeah, we didn't do our
I
job.
thought you were referencing us
I
as
say we
they.
just do the skiddly do.
Okay. Whew. All right, everyone.
All right,
Are we all ready for the skiddly do?
stretch it
It's
out.
gonna be yep. Oh.
Everyone, do your stretches with us.
Wait. Okay, you're gonna start down here, and we're gonna breathe in, and our arms are gonna come up. So let's breathe in.
Are we doing a yoga video or RC video?
Arms all the way up to the top. Still breathing in,
Get your hand on the pitcher
and
Get your
hold
hand on
it.
the pitcher.
Hold it,
Please don't.
and exhale. Arms coming
And down.
down,
And just go. And just go.
and
All
arms
right.
up.
You're doing too much.
Hold it. And out. Everyone. Yep, everyone join us on this. If you haven't done your deep breathing exercises today, this will keep you young, everyone. Do you see this?
Will keep
you
you
see this,
the
Mug?
stretching.
This doesn't
Yeah,
happen on its own. This
terrifying.
is deep breathing.
That's terrifying. All right, are we gonna do this, or are you gonna like
we're skiddly
start doing the lotus pose?
Wait, I need to make sure that this is in the right place. That one I literally just wanted to screw with you. All right.
Come on.
All right, everyone, are we
You
ready? We're gonna do some
Yeah.
skiddly do.
Skiddly do.
Skiddly do.